Guys, you're probably closer to your weight loss or body transformation breakthrough than you think. In this series, I'm sharing 3 steps to losing 30 pounds without doing a crazy crash diet. This is step 3, third episode in the series. Tune in and take notes.
Welcome to the CrossFit Edwardsville Community Podcast, where we hear and learn from our coaches, CrossFitters, and Glen Ed community leaders. Now, here are your hosts, Dallas and Greg.
Guys, this episode series of the podcast is actually a podcast adaptation of an ebook that I wrote several years ago, where I shared, based on tons of years of experience in the game, what I had seen created the greatest personal transformation. What were the absolute minimum, simplest, most important building block steps to significant, meaningful, or even like dramatic personal transformation in terms of health, body change. And I distilled all that down into 3 steps to lose 30 pounds without doing a crazy crash diet. In the first episode of this series, I basically shared chapter 1 of that mini ebook that I wrote, where you identify your biggest nutritional roadblocks and then ruthlessly eliminate them. In the second episode, I shared what is step 2 or chapter 2, where you hire a fitness coach to write all the workouts for you and you pay them enough so that you definitely would show up to those workouts. In this episode, we're going to talk about step 3, where you commit to weighing yourself or doing body composition metrics, checking progress every single week, and making it a solid accountability system. So that is our topic in this episode. Let's get into it, guys. There's this expression you've probably heard before, that what gets measured gets managed. And if you're struggling to manage your weight, then it's time to measure it regularly. Or if you're just trying to positively change your body composition, it's time you measure that regularly. Generally, we recommend weekly weigh-ins because daily weigh-ins tend to create an unhealthy neurosis, while weekly weigh-ins create accountability, healthy accountability. If you know you're going to be stepping onto a scale this week, your eating pattern will be better. You'll be more likely to make good eating choices and more likely to show up to your workouts. If you want to really maximize the impact of this, set your weigh-in date each week to be right after the days where you tend to struggle the most. For example, if you tend to struggle with healthy eating on Saturday and Sunday after being pretty virtuous on the weekdays, but Saturday and Sunday are a dumpster fire for you, or even just days you struggle more, you're more likely to be off plan with your eating, make Monday your weekly weigh-in date. Then you have a direct reason and incentive to make good food choices on those days that are typically harder for you. Or if you want to take things one step further, do you know that you'll struggle to actually hold yourself to this weekly ritual? Then create a serious financial incentive. Give a friend or a colleague $500 or more in cash and tell them, if I don't weigh in and report the numbers to you every Monday for the next 16 weeks, then you get to keep this cash, no strings attached. It is amazing how much better people can focus and perform when there's something valuable to lose, when there's financial incentive like cash. You can harness this psychological tactic to your advantage. Is it dramatic? Yes. But does it work? Abso-freaking-lutely. We see it work over and over and over again. And it is the third step to losing 30 pounds without having to do a crazy crash diet. Some closing thoughts as we wrap up this podcast version of my ebook. Guys, you're probably closer to that 30 pounds of weight loss than you think. Just take these 3 action steps and you'll be feeling better, looking better, and performing better in life in no time. And let that excite you. After all, that's what we do at CrossFit Edwardsville. Our business is to be more exciting and more effective. And if you're ready to take your next step, or if you need some help, you can reach out to us at CrossFitEdwardsville.com to do a free, no sweat conversation with a coach. But for now, thank you for the gift of your time and your attention. Guys, we'll see you in the next episode.
Thanks for listening to my dad's podcast. For more useful tools and guidance, go to CrossFitEdwardsville.com and feel free to like, share, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comment sections down below. See you in the next episode.